no matter how intelligent or how wise or how brave you think you are, you shouldn't underestimate the presence of people in your life. I used to be good at this. Oh, are you sure?
What's good, creatives? I am Nina Shine. Welcome to the Symphonii POD from the Symphonii Studios. Welcome to the show where we dive into the world of comic books, interesting stories, and amazing fun facts. On the show today, we have an excellent individual whose voice is really, really amazing. She is a content creator, a woman that is worthy of emulation. Symphonii Studios' best script writer. Welcome to the show with me, Onyiyechi.
Hi guys, good day.
I'm so excited to have you on the show today.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you're excellent in the aura, the atmosphere. It's just
Stop!
girl,
Stop
you
it!
good. Welcome.
Stop. Thank you.
So since Achuba is in works currently, tell me what drew you to that story? How come you birthed, the idea, the name, the story, Achuba?
Achuba. First, I would like to say Achuba is my first issue. I like to call it my first issue because literally this is the first comic book I've written in my life. How I got the idea. My boss called me on a fateful day and said he needed a theme. He just needed people to cry. He needed me to write something that would bring out emotions from people. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go and find out. So one person I always consult whenever I want to work on anything is the Holy Spirit. I am keen on talking to God. So I remember that day I went back to my seat and I spoke in tongues for a while. Yeah, I prayed for a period of time. And after praying, I got a series of ideas and I'm like, okay, they made sense. So I came to shoot my boss and he was like, oh, he loved the one with the girl that just got so unfortunate. And that's how Achuba was born.
And that was how Achuba was what?
Born.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So tell me your creative process in developing the Achuba because it's still in works, but with what I've seen so far, you people do not want to miss this comic book when it comes out because fill us in on your creative process.
Okay, first, I like to acknowledge the fact that they are people. And no matter how intelligent or how wise or how brave you think you are, you shouldn't underestimate the presence of people in your life. And at every point in time, you should be able to humble yourself enough to ask questions and do researches and be humble enough to even get critics and whatever from people who are more advanced than you. So, how I started the creative process of Achuba, first I did researches. I made sure I had quite a couple of knowledge about some certain things in the gala culture with the help of a fellow colleague, Tifix. And I also had to ask other people who were very advanced, who have been in the comic world for a very long period for a long period of time questions while doing researches, watching other animes, reading other comics, just to make sure I am familiar with the theme that would both be intriguing and be exciting for people to read. Yeah.
You say what culture again?
The Igala culture.
The
But wait, yeah. Igala culture, but not keen on Igala culture. And I also forgot to add, my colleagues are the most intelligent people on earth, and I can argue this anywhere. I can argue this anywhere I go to on earth. They are so intelligent. People like Nufi, Blessing, Ife, Gabriel, Eugene, everybody literally has that spark of intelligence in them. And while working on Achuba, my boss, Mr. Victor literally helped me in coming up with this story. Like at every point in time, I had to ask questions. And the good part of it is whenever I asked questions, he was always willing and available to give me reasonable, helpful tips that helped the story advance. So I wouldn't even say I wrote Achuba myself alone. I mean, I wrote the Achuba, I wrote the script, but with the help of people, I was able to ask and I got reasonable questions that helped that helped in the progression of the story. Yeah.
So I was going to ask you the importance of teamwork, but since we're like diving in, you spoke about relating with your boss and your colleagues at the creative studio, which is really, really beautiful. The emphasis on teamwork cannot be, overemphasized. So just throw more lights on it, because sometimes working with a team, it's not, seen in a very broad light, because some people might, perceive it as, oh, why are you poke-nosing? But at the same time, I believe teamwork is beautiful. It brings out the spark. I mean, you don't have the ego eyes all by yourself. So there are certain things that, see, I'm working on, a post now that I may not be able to see the error. Fix or Alex, or even Ife, we say, Nina, this thing you want to post is inappropriate. There's a wrong spelling there. So yes.
Do you know one thing? People that hate critics, people that hate working with them are usually failures. Reasons are because they feel they know everything. They feel they have their knowledge is versatile, and they feel to this tiniest thing can spoil your work, can bring your work to the mud. The tiniest thing. And most times we are so focused on trying to make our stuff so perfect and ignore the little builds up that make the story good. And all our attention is, I want to make the story blah 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 blah. But it was like continuity. Continuity is a huge problem that people struggle with in writing, because they just want it to go perfectly without putting the dots together. And working with a team would help you to pick out the tiniest bits of error. And that's why no creative on earth will undermine the importance of working with it. And I'm so grateful to work at Symphony Studio, where everybody has one goal, which is to bring out excellent work and to put it out there and to put our best out there. And that's why there is nothing you see from Symphony that is crappy. Reason is because we are keen on teamwork.
Yes.
Yes.
Preach! Teamwork yields beautiful results, and I am so happy that our space atmosphere in general, produce that kind of beauty. It's really beautiful. So time to switch things. I mean, we have lots of comic books here in this studio, so I'm going to be asking you questions concerning, say, 3 or 4 of our comic books. Okay. If you fail a particular question, girl, you are going to flip the bottle.
Bring it on. I'm up for the tax.
Ta-da! This is the bottle.
Okay.
So, get your hands ready. You are going to flip this bottle. I do have faith in you, because I know you as an excellent individual that is very, very super intelligent.
Don't play, nigga. It's gonna shock. See, you're going to be shocked.
Shock me in the best way ever.
Don't play.
No. Okay.
Not so much hype.
Let's start with Juwon, the comic book Juwon from us, Symphony Studio. At the beginning of the book, there's a hospital. There's a hospital. Like when you're starting to read, when you just flip the first page open, there's a hospital. My dear, what is the name of the hospital?
Well, I don't like to brag about my knowledge. I don't like to brag about how very experienced and keen to details I am. Just say General Hospital. You're welcome. You don't have to say too much about that. You're welcome.
Shoot me. Yeah. You got it right. So, let's move on to somewhere on the darker side. One Chance. The comic book One Chance. What's the major theme color? Not like theme color, but the major color in the comic book One Chance. Think about it properly. You don't just go give me any. Take your time.
Okay, first, if I remember vividly, One Chance was the story was based in the night. Like it's a night kind of story. And of course, night is night. Night is darkness. Night is dim. Light is is gloomy. Is it gloomy they call it? Yeah. Night is gloomy. So One Chance has a more darker theme than any other story. You're welcome, baby girl.
I like how you're flexing on me. It's beautiful. I go so shine. What oneness. Gorgeous. Got you. Unfamiliar source. Hold on.
Okay.
In the comic book, crafted with creativity, brilliance, and love from Symphony Studios. In the comic book Unfamiliar Souls, You know, like a lot of sounds. Yes, like whoosh. I like how you're smiling because it's my time to shine. Yeah, it's like this.
How are you?
It's like this. It's my time to shine. So tell me the last sound from the comic book Unfamiliar Soils.
I think it's crap boom. Am I right? Shit.
You shock me indeed.
Am I right?
I'm shocked. You are gonna flip the bottle. Not one option. There's no second chance.
I mean,
flip the bottle, my dear. Don't explain. Flip the bottle. When you flip the bottle, I'll tell you the answer. It's not kaboom. I'm so sorry.
so what happens if I fail?
You flip it again.
Make my
You flip it again, or I ask you 2 questions, and you must get them right, or you continue flipping.
Jesus. So
Should I move
stand or
the
something?
table closer?
Yes, please.
Okay. You're gonna flip the bottle. Oh my God. Flip it. Flip.
But why is this thing heavy like this now? What if it doesn't fit?
The water is small.
Look,
Should I?
I just did some incantation on this and it feels like the...
Is light. Flip it. My dear, you shocked me again. I'm shocked.
That was a miss. Okay.
It's okay.
I think I should stand. That'd be what now?
No, don't stand. I need you on the chair.
Bottle.
Bottle. Flip.
Bottle.
Bottle. Flip.
Bottle. Flip.
Flip this thing. Flip it now. Oh shit. Flip. Damn.
I feel like I need to stand up.
You don't need
get
to
this
stand
thing
up. The
done.
chair is okay. No, you don't need to stand up. I like how comfortable you are.
It's not for my hand now. I used to be good at this. Oh, are you sure?
Sure.
Stop falling. God.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
tried
Let's just
it.
you tried. I saw like the bottle almost like stayed like
several
several attempts. Like
about it.
I'm so proud of you.
So I'm good.
You're good for now. For now.
No, no,
for
I'm
now.
good. I feel I'm good.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Like you're just too good to be true. Like the bottle could not stand your gorgeous aura that it had to just like
You know
I'm blown.
You know this, baby girl. You
blown
know
away.
this. You know this. I'm not proud. Don't
No,
worry. Don't worry.
no.
I'm so humble. I'm that humble.
That humble that your aura just blew the bottle. And every single time, just like flip. So back to the questions. Now that this book is out, I mean, it's not out yet. It's still, you know,
I
in works.
would love you to regard Achuba as my baby.
Achuba is your baby. Yeah. Onyiyechis baby is going to be out soon, guys.
You guys, if you don't buy Achuba, if you watch this video and you don't buy Achuba and you don't tell everybody you know about Achuba, then you don't know nothing. Okay, no, you know things, but you're going to be missing a lot. Achuba is packed.
From the writer herself, she has spoken. And if you're yet to, hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button today and ensure you follow us on all our socials. Yes. Hit the subscribe button on the screen. Moving on to greater things in life. Achuba, your baby, we deserve a fun fact to keep us stirred up, till your baby finally pushes out from the studio.
Okay. Fun fact about Achuba is the personality transitioning, the way she transitioned from being just a baby girl to something you don't want to miss. Go and buy it.
Send us a DM or you can pre-order. Send us a DM. We have in mind. Send us a DM. Now we're getting closer to me bidding you bye till some other
my
time.
God, I don't
But I
want
don't want this to end. You yes.
why is this giving terrible?
No. God, I beg. I didn't just say that out loud. Yes. Last but not the least but last, we have come to the end of this gorgeous
No, you did not
discussion.
ask me to
There's
tell
one
the
more.
audience.
There's one more. So, what should the readers and the creative, expect from Achuba? In as much as you've shared the fun fact about her personality transformation, what should the readers and the creative, the audience in general, expect?
Situations where you feel like you already know what's going to happen at the end, and then it just blows your mind off when you see that every single thing you thought about ended up not being what it was. That is Achuba. Achuba is unpredictable. Like, the transition of the story, the progression of the story is like, what is even going to happen next? Who is this girl, and why is she doing all of these things? I promise you, Achuba is going to be both intriguing, exciting, and to keep you on the edge at every given time. For every page you flip, you'll be curious to know what's going to happen on the next page. So it's good. So it's really going to be an exciting ride for you. I advise you all go buy Achuba when it comes out. And further advice, don't worry, you can thank me later. But right now, make sure you hit the subscribe button to get more updates about the other comic books that will be coming out and to just know what's up. Because this studio is a hub of creativity. We dish out effortlessly. Here.
Thank you so much. That's applause. I'm supposed to say massive thanks, but I've been thinking, how do I say massive thanks to a queen of creativity? And it's just, should I roll on the floor for you? Do you want me to?
You don't have to. You don't have to go through all the stress. My home personality is keen on simplicity. You don't have to go through all of the stress. I've gotten your message, and I'm super grateful for having me in your studio.
Thank you for coming. I catch him.
Yeah, let me give you more. And to all the audience, know that I have you in my heart, and I want you to experience, please. So go by Achuba and read.
Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.